best of the people, my heart beat true. Led by the hollow as arrows flew. Forge your heart like the iron bar, strong and renewed. And turn your back on the world that has turned it on you. And we'll walk, walk, walk for all our days. And never again shall the elven be bound as a shambling slave.
Hello, welcome to session 6 of Dawn of the Dales. It's been a hot minute and we're running a little late, but it's fine. So last time the party arrived at Lark's home, the encampment of Clan Alvar, hoping to find some answers about the potential demon they had come across and the missing artifacts of Cordelis Draken. While the keeper had no information for them, Tamaris delved into the Fade as he slept and spoke to a desire demon. However, she did not know of any other demons in the area, especially not one capable of such carnage as they had seen. Before he awoke, the demon had another message for him. The guide had broken free. After breakfast, the party decided to check in on the temple that many of the Alvar elves, including Lark's grandmother, have been working to restore after the destruction of the war. When they arrived, they found the temple to be empty. Searching for clues of the elves' whereabouts, they discovered a secret passage that had been left open, leading deep into the earth. This passage led to a great cavern that they found to be the home of the temple's guardian, Avar Terrell. An unfamiliar elven woman was fighting off the creature alone, and the party stepped in to assist defeating it. So, I think we are going to start with a description of Hill's character. And I know the rest of you wanted to redo your descriptions because we lost that audio from the first session. So we'll also do that.
Oh, no.
But we're going to start with Hill's.
Okay. Give me just... I'm muted. I know I am. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was on another screen, so I was like, eh. Yeah, so Ithara is like a slight build. She is a fighter. So and she's like average to short, she's like 5'5". Copperish hair that just is medium length, just comes down. And then like olive skin, and I believe like a brownish eyes. So she would have had just like some simple leathers, and like basically like a quarterstaff. That's it. Just like the wooden kind, nothing fancy.
All right. Who wants to go first with a quick description of your character? Of course, Seb.
I'm a big black wolf. Awoo.
Do you want to give a little more
No,
than
seriously.
that?
No, that's what form he's in right now.
I
So
know, yes. Does anyone else want to do a quick description, or are you good?
I'll go.
Okay, go
Why
for it.
not? Zakane, he's just a pretty little boy. He has long, flowing, curly red hair pulled back into a ponytail. He's got big circular glasses. His eye color is brown, green, blue. One of them.
They changed in the light.
They change in the light.
And with his mood.
They change, yes, change with his mood. He's like, what is it? Those rings that you get at gas stations? That's what they're like. There are, and he What else is he? He's in more regal. Oh, is he? No, he's not still in the armor. He's dressed in like regal clothes, and he has a mask tied to his side. That's Sakane.
All right. Anyone else want to redo theirs, or are you good? I'm gonna take that as we're good. All right. So, you've defeated the Varteral. It is laying on the ground in a curled up heap, as one does. You're all looking at this random elf that was just fighting this monster on her own. What do you think of that?
It's kind of hot.
You're not wrong.
Is the creature still there? Like, is its body still there? Or did it just like
It's still there. It's
fall
like
apart?
it's all like.
Do
curled
I
up on
still
its back.
have my stick?
Yes.
Good.
Is that it? You just want to have your stick?
I can't talk.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't feel like wasting this wild shape. I got like 2 bites in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're probably gonna end up shifting back pretty quick.
Okay,
Oh, also, because I did a goof and did this dungeon that was way, way higher level than you guys, you all need to long rest.
No.
Just to be safe.
Or we could just like level up 3 or 4 times real quick.
That's so true.
Maybe after
So
the
valid,
dungeon.
except
After the dungeon.
after the dungeon? Okay.
After the dungeon. You gotta earn it. All you've done so far is fight a single monster in 5 sessions.
That's not all we've done.
No, but
Some of us may die, but it's a sacrifice that Callie's willing to
A few,
make.
a few of us have gotten high. We fought someone's ex. We did things.
things. But
People hurt Zakane's heart.
yeah, that
By
that
people,
happened.
I mean Evan.
Zakane's already got trauma.
We all have trauma. Welcome to the club.
Yep.
Boop, boop,
It's
boop.
only gonna get worse.
Literally. Okay, so I guess Sakane will go up to the unnamed character that we do not know yet, and be like, well, no, I don't think he's not drunk. He's not going to speak in Elven. He's just going to go be like, he has a French accent, by the way. I can't do French accents.
Okay, good to know.
And he goes, oh, hello. That was quite impressive. Are you all right? Do you need healing or anything?
No, I don't need healing, thankfully. Though I'm gonna say I wasn't expecting that here, but here we are. So, but thank you. I don't think that my fighting is much, but I'm glad that it's appreciated. And the help was definitely appreciated for sure.
Well, absolutely. Well, I am Sakane.
She
I'm gonna
tentatively
Go on.
holds out her hand. And goes, Astara.
Astara, nice to meet you. This is everybody. The wolf is part of the party. His name is not Tamrin. Yes, Tamaris.
As Sakane struggles with his name, Tam's gonna drop wild shape and just like stand back up, still holding the stick.
Tam, his name is Tam. Tam. We can know what his name is Tammy.
You can just call me Tam. It's fine.
Exemplary diplomacy skills. I
I
think you should be the one to have all of our conversations for us immediately when we meet someone from here on out.
really thank you.
Yes, you can only get better from here.
Thank you. Is this another hat thing?
The last part was not.
As you're
The bar is truly on the floor, my love.
as you're
I have-
doing this, you do hear footsteps echoing from the tunnel that you guys kind of came through to get to this cavern. And as you turn to see who or what is approaching, Abby, I know you're there. Hello. Welcome. It's good to have you back. You want to quick describe your character for us?
Yeah, so you see a elven woman that is kind of on the tall side, with long blonde braids. Think like Jinx and her two like super long double braids. She has red Valisline and she carries a staff. As she approaches the this opening with the Varterel, she says, "Sister, I think I found something."
Several things, in fact.
I have
Hello.
a question, DM.
Hello.
Does the sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Does the not blonde new woman have Valisline?
No.
Okay. Davi is staring at her in a way that is probably impolite.
Isn't that how Dobby looks at everyone?
Then hostily impolite, not just regular mean little girl impolite.
Okay.
Lark looks from the one, then over to the new one, and it's just like, this seems to be quite the popular location currently.
Far more popular than I would prefer. I'm going to look between the two humans that are here and be like, odd company you keep.
Hello, I'm Zakane.
They just follow us everywhere. We can't get rid of them.
No, I am quite attached, even though I don't know all their names yet.
I could get rid of them for you.
You know what?
Gladly, actually, just put me out of my fucking misery.
You can do whatever you want.
The Grey Wardens have their uses.
I mean, she is asking.
It's been long
Yeah.
enough. This is kind of a thing that I'm doing as a second stage in life. So I figure if I wake up any day I could die, as I am apparently so ancient. So go ahead.
See, what do I have?
I think that Hercule might.
Yeah, there's also a
Fine.
hulking Kunari Grey Warden with them who has a young griffin that follows him around. So they're just kind of like
Gotcha,
hanging out,
okay. I didn't
hanging
know
out
where
in the
we were
back,
since
just kind
he's
of
not here tonight.
yeah.
I wasn't Limon like hanging back because it was a tight space.
She joined the fight and was like flying around and pecking at the Varterel.
She was initially. I'm going to go stand in front of Shaban.
Oh, and Atreus is here.
What are you two lovelies doing here?
Searching.
I assume they're not from your clan. And I'll look at Lark.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I've seen neither of these two.
You've
Correct.
never seen them before.
Correct.
You mean they're not your grandmother?
No.
I'm gonna be honest, that sounds like something that
Hope
Cicada would
not.
ask. That's not your grandma.
No, neither of them are from my clan. Which begs the question, where are you from?
Probably not the wisest decision to stumble upon us and immediately offer threats.
To be fair, I only offered a threat when it was requested.
Just here
Do
to play
people
your
in this part of Thetis not understand what sarcasm is? Like, am I truly being culturally insensitive? Can someone please tell me?
I understand sarcasm perfectly. So, I think it's probably just this little slice of misery.
And misery it all is.
That's what war is. Just a much shorter way to spell it.
Are the
Just go ahead.
and Lark's just looking between the two of them. Are the two of you together?
We've
Or-
been traveling together for some time, yes.
Can I ask what this is above table? What Valisline does she have?
Elgernon.
Okay.
But like the symmetrical one, not the half face one.
Okay.
Not that ugly one.
So we have Mythol full face, we have Gillenine, we have two Algernon, and then we have, I cannot for the life of me remember. Lark is also
Lark is
Mythol, right?
also Mythol, yeah.
Okay. And then there's Hills.
Yeah, I don't have one. You'll learn why later, but I don't have
So you say you're searching for something. What are you searching for in my clan's territory? And do they know that you're searching in here? Does the keeper know you're here?
We made our presence known. And to answer your earlier question, we're searching for evidence of the gods.
Lark just sort of is like,
I'm going to quote one of the commonly known prayers to Elgernon, but I'm going to slightly change one of the lines just to see if there is a response. It's all in Dalish.
Response
There's
to...
a response. She corrects you.
Okay.
Right.
She also adds to the end of her correction a very like spiky Dalen.
I know that one. That wasn't polite.
She's very confident. It's palpable.
I wouldn't be so confident if I didn't understand sarcasm.
Yes, that does overconfidence does exist among elves as well.
well, this is a little awkward considering that, you're being somewhat hostile. We just saved your sister, friend, whatever.
friend.
You also bring humans and Kunari into our temple.
With permission.
They're Grey Wardens and they're helping us.
Still seems odd.
Oh, definitely odd, but with permission.
Well, when aren't things odd when people are at war?
If that's all, then. And she's going to walk over to Athadara.
I don't think I caught your name.
Solana.
I'm Lark.
Antara Natishan. She does not sound pleased to meet you.
Oh yeah, Lark is just like completely dead-faced. Like she's just absolutely annoyed that there are two what she considers trespassers in her clan's territory. Like she doesn't care that they're elves. Like she doesn't believe that they were invited.
I'm going to take out my pipe and I'm going to light it and I'm going to hand it to Siobhan.
That's a very funny because Tam's gonna sidle up next to Evan and like gesture for it as he hands it off to Siobhan.
Siobhan is about to fill her lungs in a way that seems not humanly possible. She's been doing this for a number of decades, and you can tell. And like passes it over.
The newcomers can smell the common scent of elf fruit.
Tam's gonna snag it and take a puff and hand it back to Evan and then gesture to Lark and be like, your grandmother? Shouldn't we go?
Yeah, I don't know if she came down this way earlier or if she's further in, but above table, were we going to the temple to look for her, or were we doing something else and looking in the temple for something else?
You were going to help with the restorations, but when you got there, there was no one there. You just found the passage slightly open.
Okay. To Tam, she just gonna be like, I don't know if she's here, but I don't feel comfortable letting these two roam around without oversight.
Especially if those who were supposed to be here aren't.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like there's not a million things that could have distracted them, but, you know, they could be further in or they could be doing something else, but I don't trust these two further than I can throw them.
Was my help not enough?
We're over here whispering. Can you hear us?
No, sorry.
She's super
You can
great.
roll a perception check if you want to, by all means. I mean, we're very obviously whispering to each other, so if you want to try and hear us.
Sure, let me make that check. I apologize.
We're talking about you. Like, it's obvious we're talking about you, but we are doing it quietly.
Let's see. What would that? Was that a is that a perception?
Yeah.
Sweet. I got +4. Let's go, bitches.
Oh yeah, you definitely
21.
You say 21?
You definitely hear us.
It's those elf ears.
So you hear everything that they're saying.
So invite them with us. They get to see the temple. We get to find your family. Who cares?
She'll kind of look at the two of them. Just, will that work for you?
It's for me.
I'll stay out of your way if you stay out of mine.
What's Atreus doing during all of this?
he's just kind of like standing back. If he had popcorn, he would just be eating it. For Hills and Abbey, Atreus is very clearly a Vint. He's a little flamboyant, wearing traditional Tevinter mage robes, just kind of tagging along. He's got like long dark hair and a half ponytail and a little bit of a beard going on. That's it. He's just hanging out.
Can he understand us? I don't remember.
Not if you're speaking Dalish.
Cool, so he has no idea what's going on.
But someone in the party does know what's going on who you wouldn't expect to know Dalish.
The worst possible person.
He's doing his best.
I think, at least for me, not everything I said is in Dalish, because at some point I was talking to a Siobhan, so.
Well, shall we continue? And Lurk's just going to push forward.
Going further into the temple?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this cavern, there's only one way that you came in and one other tunnel on the opposite side of the room. Hike is being a menace.
Callie, since we took a long rest, I'm gonna drop back into my wild shape, just because perception is better.
Okay, you can do that.
Does the Vartero bleed?
That is a good question.
It had
like sap, right?
Yeah, it was like oozing.
Yeah,
right?
Sap.
Okay.
So very, very sticky blood-like substance.
That's my question. No, we're not like stepping in pools of it, but
if you're careful.
Okay.
It's not like it's much slower coming out than it would like a normal body. Because it's sap. Child. So you're going into the other tunnel then?
At least a little bit, just trying to see, like, because wasn't it like partially obscured? Like, I thought there were like rocks or something like kind of blocking.
Yeah, there were some rocks like kind of more towards the middle of the room, so when you first entered it was hard to see them, but now that you've gone further into the cavern it's easier to kind of make out your bearings. So as you enter this what you expect to be another like cavern-like tunnel, you're surprised to find that it is actually painted and plastered over. Child. Okay, you gotta go there. Okay. There are bright, brilliant colors just everywhere. Stones and pigments that seem like they haven't really aged since they were put here. The floor of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stone with a distinct winding path of red tiles snaking its way down to the end of the corridor. You can't see any of the stonework. It seems like it's all been cemented or plastered over. And all of the surfaces are illustrated. So there are scenes showing fields with Hala grazing. There's a copse of several wolves in the background and elven workers going about with various tasks. Some of the frescoes show rooms of different buildings. One is a library that's filled with books and scrolls. There's one that is the door of what looks to be a torture chamber with like hands on the bars of the door. And the last one looks to be a mage's workroom. There's chairs and windows and boxes and just all kinds of knickknacks littering the room in this picture. And yeah, that's the tunnel that you're in.
Zakane wants to go to the mage room.
Okay. So looking at it, there are... I think I did this wrong, but it's fine. We'll make it work. So looking at it, there's all these knickknacks and stuff, but then if you, like, right in the foreground of it, there are 2 raven figures painted so as to appear like they're holding an actual bronze chest that sticks out from the wall. And then behind them is the image of the mage's study.
Interesting. Does it look like it is like trapped or something? Although he's not proficient in that, so he probably wouldn't know. But just like the basics, does it look like it's trapped? Because he's going to touch it if it doesn't.
Would you like to roll?
Yes, as I die.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception check. I gotta find perception real quick.
Does the cane just like scooch around Lark and go right to the chest?
Perception. Oh, I have a +5 to perception.
Ooh.
That's a 6.
Yeah. So looking at this chest, you can see that it's got a hinge on the top that would allow it to like open. If you press down on the catch, like it's one of those that like it pops and you hit the button and it pops open. There is a weird looking thing on that, but you don't know what that is.
Well, I don't think he would open it. I just think he's gonna touch it to see if he can sense any magic. But like he would touch it like without like going to that.
Okay.
Because he's not that dumb.
Okay. Yeah, touching it, it doesn't seem like it gives off any magical energy.
Do we have a rogue in our party?
Yeah.
Is it Lark? Do I know that you're a rogue?
Nope.
Damn. You'd be like, that's odd.
Do you just assume all of the elves are mages?
No, he just doesn't know. He just doesn't assume. He knows that Siobhan and Hercule have like weapons. He notices that. Doesn't Evan have weapons?
I was casting.
Oh, you're casting. Oh, Joe. I do have a sword. Davi. I would say the Davi has weapons, so I don't think he would just like assume that. So,
but Lark, if you scooch around side Lark to like look at the box one, she would just sort of take your hand off of the box and be like, "Don't touch our artifacts, please."
Oh, oh yes, of course. I apologize.
Mostly because I don't know what they do.
No, that's even if you knew what it does. Me touching it without your permission, that just makes sense. I apologize.
But I'm gonna look at the box now.
Because you're a rogue, you look at this and you can tell that there's some sort of needle trap involved with the lock of this chest.
Yeah, she just look at Zakane and be like, "Yeah, that's definitely trapped. So definitely don't touch."
We just got here and you're already getting us into trouble, Shethmir. She looks pointedly at Zakane.
Every moment I spend with you, not as if I wasn't before, but I am more and more against how they train you. It is clear that you've never been outside before, and it worries me deeply. Next time, say you'd like to touch something, and then someone who is not you can assess if you're allowed to touch it or not.
Mostly just because.
Safety's sake.
Yeah, that.
No offense given. I truly feel for you. I don't believe in towers, obviously.
Or you can learn by doing, Zakane. It's just that you might die.
That's the problem. That is exactly the problem that I'm worried about.
For a human, you're actually not that bad, so I'd like to keep you breathing.
It would be ideal for you to, not die.
Tam is gonna walk over and do the big dog thing and just lean full body weight onto Zakane's legs.
Okay, he needs that because his feelings are very hurt.
Emotional support, elf.
I know you're excited and you're curious. I just don't want you to get hurt. There was a big monster down here, so God only knows what else is down here.
I understand. I just saw something magic and I got excited. But I understand. His voice breaks a little.
Lark almost feels bad.
Nobody's upset with you. There's a large difference between upset at and worried for. This is not a defect of your personality. It is that people who are supposed to make you safe and rounded and informed adults didn't do so. Not everything that you're going to encounter out here is malicious, but a lot of what you're going to encounter out here is deadly. And you're not equipped, and it's not your fault.
He just doesn't say anything. He just listens.
That being said,
open the box.
I'm going to try and disarm this lock because I see a box that's unopened, and much like you, Zakane, I am curious.
Dex check. You do have thieves' tools, right?
I have what?
Thieves' tools? I assume you're a rogue, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so am I rolling thieves' tools or am I rolling dex check?
The same. They're the same thing.
I don't have my glasses on. 18.
Yes. You are able to successfully disarm the trap. The needles trap kind of like disintegrates and the box pops open. The inside of the box seems to be empty, but it is also very dark in this corridor that you're in, and you are relying solely on your dark vision.
Reach your hand in.
Lark is not that stupid. She is looking over her shoulder and... Oh, wait. Zakane's a mage. She'll look at Zakane. Yes. Can you cast light?
Let me see if I can cast light. I can cast dancing lights.
That'll work.
All right. So he casts them and they come out as this red, blue, gold, and silver lights. And they just kind of twinkle around his fingers, and then they go out and they grow in size. And they just dance wherever Lark wants them to go, as he'll just point his fingers, and that's the direction that they'll go in.
Just like right over the box.
Okay, perfect.
So looking in, it's kind of hard to see still just because of how it's built into the box. But at the bottom, you see a rod that kind of sticks up vertically from the bottom of it. And that's the only thing in there.
Do you Hey, do you recognize that mechanism?
I am above the table. I'm going to assume that Lark, not a mage, not trained in any of this stuff. Probably not.
Oh, it's a magical item?
I don't know. I'm going to look over my shoulder. Evan is a mage, right? Do I know that? Have I seen you cast, Evan?
I was casting in the Vartero combat.
Like Lark's gonna look over her shoulder, and she does look at Alana, who has a staff, and then she looks over at Evan, and she's just like, "Do you want to take a look at this?"
I will go over, looking. What do I see?
You see the rod sticking straight up from the bottom of the chest.
So does it look like a long rod? Does it look like if I pull the rod, it'll open another compartment in the chest? Does it look like a staff?
It is not long. It's probably like this, enough that you can hold on to it. And it looks like there might be a hinge on it.
Okay. Does it look like it's like there's another trap on it in any way?
You can roll.
I mostly wanted. She just looks at Evan and is just like, "Is it magic? Is it? I can't see that well in here."
If you wanna just double check for me that it's not trapped, I can give it a tug.
It's a 12.
And helping.
And what are you rolling for? Just to see if it's trapped?
Yeah.
So you got a 12, and then are you rolling with advantage?
Oh, I don't know.
If Evan's helping.
Help? Okay.
I'm helping you.
It's a 12.
Okay. It does not look like a trap.
I don't think it's trapped.
All right. And I'm just gonna like go in and pull it, but like kind of like almost wincing.
Who's all standing here? Is it just the three of you, or is anyone else up close to you? It's just the three of you?
It's no Tam
is there
Oh,
too?
yeah, Tam is there.
I need you all to make dex saves.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
21.
Hi, quick question. How the fuck is my dex better as a human than it is as a wolf?
15.
Big dog dumb.
15.
19.
Okay. You all pass the check. But as Evan pulls the lever, there's a like creaking sound that kind of echoes through the corridor. The floor lurches beneath you, and you have a split second to jump back to where you were before the floor opens up under you.
Next time I ask you to check for traps, can you do it better?
I will try.
The Cade looks at the party and goes, the human didn't do it.
No, the human didn't do it, and I should listen to myself more often sometimes because, you know, I probably also shouldn't touch things. Grandmother.
You have good aim.
What was that?
You have good aim.
I can't understand. Like,
Do you have good aim?
Do you have good aim?
Decent aim?
The trick is, you stand as far back as you think that trap's gonna be, and you throw a rock. Or, and she's like patting around herself and like pulls out like the camp spoon that she has been issued, or a spoon, You throw something that you think is heavy enough to trigger the trap, and then you wait.
Or you have Evan do it. He kind of tries to say it in your voice.
My husband once almost walked into a bear trap, so we had to make a system.
I'll keep that in mind.
So did it seem like it lifted and there was a compartment underneath, or did it seem like it literally just opened, like was a lever to open that?
It was a lever to open a trap in the floor.
Okay.
It is
Cool.
only half of the corridor wide, the hole in the ground now, so you can still like get around it because there is more like further beyond.
Can I look in the
hole?
I want to look in.
Yeah, I sent my dancing lights down there for him to see.
Yeah, so looking down, you see poison spikes sticking up from the bottom.
Right, so don't go in there.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to also try to touch those too?
I mean, if it'll make you happy.
Oh, Vanitas.
So what else do you want to look at? There's a lot going on in this one hallway.
Is there anything else sticking out from the walls, or is it just kind of the art itself? Sorry, I just smacked my microphone, and I'm very sorry if that made a noise.
Let's see. If you want to make a perception check for me.
24.
Oh, that's very high. Yes, so looking around, when you look at the torture chamber door, it almost looks like the hands around the bars are protruding slightly. But other than that, the rest of it is perfectly flat and smooth.
So Evan makes a flirty remark at Davi, and Tab lets out a big dog huff and walks down the hall. And when he notices it, he starts snuffling and like scratching at the ground in front of it to get their attention. And I really need to stop wild shaping and talk.
I warned you. As you are pawing at it, though, some of the plaster starts to crumble away and reveal an actual door under the plaster there.
Ooh, what'd you find, pretty boy? He's saying that like as if you were talking to a dog, but you know it's for you.
You get a little tail wag, and then he like does the snort and point with his nose.
This is old hat for Davi, so she's going to approach and see what he is snorfing at.
When you get closer to the wall, you can see where the plaster has started to crumble away from where he's been pawing at it. And you can see the clawed hands on the door starting, like, slightly protruding from the wall.
Do you mean protruding is like a carved relief type situation, or
Fuck around and find out.
No, I'm just like visually speaking.
Yeah, if you want to touch this one, you want to try.
Above table, Callie, I'm asking you.
They look very stone-like.
Okay, so it's not
like humanoid hands
coming out protruding.
Yeah.
It's just like chilling there like a statue,
like gripping onto the bars of the door.
Okay. I was just confused. That was all.
You're good. What y'all doing with my creepy door?
I do not have hands or thumbs, so I can't do anything with the creepy door.
I can...
Sorry. Go ahead.
Lark's just gonna be like, I can try and check it for traps. No promises.
Got this.
I will check for traps.
Investigation, please.
$19.
It doesn't look like it's trapped.
I think this one is clear.
All right. Well, then, in that case, I will open it.
I will take a step back.
As will I.
Same.
So you have to clear away the plaster in order to get to the actual door, but once that's done, you are able to open it pretty easily. Other than it being really, really heavy. Because as you pull this door open, you realize that there is a grotesque kind of stone creature gripping onto the bars, holding onto it, swinging with the door. And it's stone. It looks like a statue, just holding on to it, but...
Is it anything that I would recognize given my upbringing? Or, like, is any of this
It's nothing
similar
you've
to...
ever seen before.
Okay.
Looking closer at it, you can see that it's wearing a collar. But otherwise, it's got these spines on its back, clawed fingers, a long tail that has spikes at the end of it, but then its head is still slightly humanoid.
When you say creature, do you just mean like a statue that is shaped like some sort of creature, or is it like actively moving?
It is not moving.
Yet.
And with the door open, it does open up into a kind of small room. Yeah, just a small room. Like a little holding cell.
Anything else inside?
Nope.
Does the hallway continue past this?
Yeah, so the door is towards kind of where you guys came in more. And then the chest is further down, and there's a little more past that too.
This is a very weird question. Does the statue just smell like stone?
It smells like stone, kind of earthy, but there's also something a little metallic about it.
I don't like this. I don't like this. So Tam like sniffs at it for a second and then is gonna back away from the door. He's not even gonna try to go into the room. I really don't trust this at all.
If there's nothing, there's sort of head.
Did you know this was all down here, Lark?
Not really. The temple's not really my thing. I was more told not to go exploring, but
well, I can see why.
Everybody.
Just ran out. Yeah, but you know, we heard that screaming, and there's other people down here, but there doesn't look like there's anything in that room, so maybe we just shut the door.
fine by me. Let's not leave loose ends.
And Lark's gonna kind of look back at Alana and Athara and be like, what sort of evidence of the gods are you looking for? Don't all speak up at once. Hills, you're muted.
God damn it, every time. Except the time when I'm like, oh, I'm muted. No. Well, on my part, for me, it's personal research. I feel like if they did indeed exist, I don't understand why they would let this happen.
Like, what happened?
This war.
Well, don't you realize they don't give a shit? I haven't given a shit about us for a while.
Okay.
On that, we can agree.
Everyone go check out that statue. See if it's what you're looking for.
Callie, can I roll a history check for the statue at all?
I'll let you roll a perception check, but there's nothing
That's
here
fine.
that you would know from what
Okay.
you've learned as an elf. This is nothing that's ever been seen before that you know of.
Interesting. I'll go ahead because she would still kind of move up and try and take a cautious, closer look at it. So I'll go ahead and roll. 13.
So, looking at the creature, again, it's nothing you've seen before. There are strangely humanoid features to its face. But otherwise, on its collar, you see that there is something written in an ancient dialect, as well as the initial D inscribed on it.
Okay.
Allie, can I head back down past the chest towards the other end of the hall, and just see if I can hear anything from where we were hearing things earlier?
There's nothing you can hear, but as you get further down, you find a dead end on the wall in front of you. And to the left, there is an archway with a dark mist kind of covering it, so you can't see what's on the other side.
I'm just gonna sit down in front of it and wait as far away from that creepy ass statue as I can be.
Hills, what you thinking?
I'm also thinking it's looking creepy as fuck. So I'm gonna kind of take a step back and kind of be like, I'm not quite sure this is what we were looking for.
Bless you.
Definitely strange. I've never personally seen anything like it.
I think Lark's gonna continue down to where Tam is. and sort of like eye the mist. Like, does it give off like any kind of smell? Like, you know, like sea fog has a smell and stuff like that. Like, does it have any kind of scent to it?
Nope. But as you get closer, and since you're kind of higher up than Tam is at the moment as a wolf, you can see that there are words inscribed into the stone of the arch part. Oh no, it's not words. It is glowing stones. The words are in a different section. So there's 3 glowing stones at the top. At the left, there's a green one. On the right, a yellow. And then in the middle, a red.
Can you repeat that color order one more time?
Left, green. Middle, red. Right, yellow.
Ah. And there's nothing else on it? Just the
stones.
Sorry, chat. I am not a mage. This doesn't make sense to me.
So I would like to cast, first of all, I want to be like kind of looking at the murals and garnering historical info from that.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing I want to do is cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay.
So within 30 feet, I detect any magical presence, and can tell the school of magic if I take a magic action to find out.
Okay. Let me think about this. Because it's not quite magic. You definitely get like a general sense of magic in the area, just kind of because it's an ancient temple.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get anything specific or close to you. It's all just kind of general. Whereas everything in here is more mechanical.
Gotcha.
Being the idiot that Lurk is, she's going to take her dagger out and kind of at the mist just to see. She's got multiple daggers.
I thought you meant like poke at the stones with that.
No.
That's what I thought.
Mist is going to do. She's literally just sort of like putting the dagger in the mist to see what happens. Like, is this going to disintegrate? That's what she wants to know.
If you're just sticking your hand in with the dagger and pulling it back out, nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, not her hand, just the dagger.
Just the dagger, yeah, nothing happens.
Just because I can't see you making bad decisions very well, I want you to know that I can feel it when everyone in this room is making bad decisions.
It's the mom.
Lark is just like, Lark just looks back at Siobhan and is just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm being completely responsible.
It's like when you eat something that is overly spiced and you don't have enough water.
Can I investigate the stones, please?
The glowing ones?
Yes.
You may. Sure.
I would really specifically like to I would like to see if there is anything that matches this color configuration around us. I don't know what that would comprise of, if that's an investigation roll or what, but
I will just tell you that there is nothing fitting that pattern of color anywhere. Everything else is just kind of blended as part of the landscape in the pictures.
Can who is within proximity of the stones right now? Is it just Tam and Lark?
I think so.
I'm still in the main hallway.
Okay,
and that ends up.
Hills, did you also say that Athar was near?
Yes.
Okay. Davi is going to kind of size up the distance from the stone to where she's standing, and then look at the people around her. You might want to take a step back, or 3. Based on past experience in this place. Y'all gonna move or you're gonna stand there?
Lark takes
step back.
half a step back.
Okay. Seeing Lark step back, Davi is going to aim Isathan, her spear, at the red stone and give it a light toss.
What?
Is
They're like stuck into the wall.
I was assuming it was above me.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to toss my spear at it.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
The yellow one.
That's the part that confused me. It goes dim and then goes back to its normal brightness.
Okay. Since I have a weapon bond with my spirit, comes back to me as a bonus action if I summon it. So I'm gonna do that, assuming it landed elsewhere. And then I'd like to throw my spear at the middle stone.
At which one?
The middle stone, the red one.
The red one? It does the same thing. It fades and then goes back to normal.
Davi's going to look down at Tam, like, any ideas?
If he could shrug, he would, but
You're laying on the floor, right? You notice that there are faint words carved into the red tiles on the floor.
are they in Dalish? Can I read them? Like, are they in Elven?
They are in Elven. And you realize that you're at the end of whatever message is trying to give you.
Do they continue down the hall, or do they continue through the mist?
They continue back down the hall.
He is gonna jump up and he's gonna paw at the ground and then follow them down until he can get, like, as far down as he can get. I don't know if that's the beginning of the sentence or what, but still can't tell you what they say. So someone else is gonna have to read them.
Anyone?
Davi's going to
I was going to say,
see
you
what
would
he's
know
doing
his
and-
wolf body language better than anyone. So, where he's pawing, you see the words. I'm going to drop it in chat and then I'll read it because I know you're going to want it later. That's the wrong server. Here, do I want this here? Okay, so as you follow along the red tiles, you find that it says, Dirthaman congratulates you on your powers of observation, so make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine in the end no matter what. Go back through the arch, and the second great hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good colors for those of great valor. If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magic metal. You are well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. These keys and those are most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul. If you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there the throne, that's the key and keyed. The iron men of visage grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your souls will die.
Fuck.
And that winds all the way down to the end of the red tile at the end of the hall.
I feel like the Iron Man is the creepy ass statue. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Above table or below table?
Above table, because I can't talk.
That's so true.
Above table, I don't know if that's what was. I think the grasping hands that maul is what's in that cell that we opened and then shut.
I'm going to call Evan over.
Yes.
You seem like the type of person to like insufferably annoying riddles, so what do you make of this? And then she's gonna point her toe at the like messaging on the floor.
He's going to close his eyes and read it to me.
There once was a lad named Evan. He was very insufferable and going to get punched.
Can you please read it? I can't read Dalish, and also, I don't know if I've established this correctly. I can't see shit.
Is dancing light still going?
Let me see how long it lasts.
Because you could see a little bit.
I know it's 150 feet is the range for it. Let me see how long it lasts. Duration is just 1 minute, so no.
Oh, never mind.
But I could cast it again if somebody asks.
Well,
I also have light.
Ah.
well, someone make it so she can see.
After you, my lady.
Oh, we need help? Okay. Pew-pew.
You can all
Do
see.
you have a spell that helps her read Dalish also? Because
I can help translate.
Oh my gosh.
I can read all the sounds, but I don't think that any of the sounds will mean anything to me.
I thought you knew some words.
Would you like to buy chicken? Because if you don't want to buy chicken, I can't help you. That is pretty much it.
I will begin reading it. I will read through it for Siobhan.
Not going to lie, that's really fucked up.
So should we all just leave? Because I think that is still an option.
I don't know if it's still an option. I think if you get far enough to read it, that's you're well and truly fucked.
I mean, we can check to see if it's still an option. I have to admit, I don't think that my family is down here. And quite frankly,
No.
if these two want to kill themselves, that's...
Oh, don't worry. They're perfectly capable on their own. This one knows everything, so.
As a keeper's first, would I know any patterns of our curses? And if it's too late for people to turn back if they wish?
Make a history check?
Haven't used these dice in ages.
Ooh.
I would ask the same, but we all know that Tam didn't pay attention to his keeper's lessons.
The rest of us who were also meant to be first could roll, but we were not first for a reason.
My girl paid attention. And I got a 15.
Period.
You see no reason why you can't turn back. And it doesn't really seem like a curse, more just Dirthman being a shit.
Ain't he just?
Wasn't Dirthman also your god in the last campaign?
Oh, Dirt Man.
My boy.
I made him worse. Just wait.
I would like to point out that the Yellowstone is the only color not in the riddle. Also above table.
Yeah. So under table, I guess. I will say it's like yeah, so you can turn back if you wish. We, gesturing to herself and Avdara, cannot. But if you wish to turn back, you should have no ill effects.
And why can't you two turn back?
Because we have yet to find what we're looking for.
And so you think it's going to be in this specific temple?
We hope so.
Yes.
What evidence would satisfy your curiosity?
I look to Avdara to answer that question.
It's a really good. Hey. Mm, I above tape. What are? Well,
I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, hold up. Give me just a second.
You know what? I think this is probably a good time to take a break because I also have to really pee, so that'll give me time to type out what I need to type out. So let's take a break and we'll come back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And welcome back. All right. So, y'all have read this poem, and I gave people the information they needed. And what's your response to it? What is it you're looking for in here?
We are. Oh, needed. Okay. We are looking for a dagger, actually.
A dagger?
Yes. We heard that there was a rumor that there might be such an artifact in this temple.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And the keeper said that you could look through the temple for this artifact.
It's mostly an investigation. We've heard that it carries great power from the elven gods of old, so we're seeing if those rumors are true.
So when you said you made your presence known to the clan, how much presence... In what way did you make yourselves known?
We had a lovely dinner around the campfire.
Insight check.
Same.
Suspicious dog squint.
Yikes.
Zakane believes her immediately.
That's a 9.
Got a 16.
She lying.
18.
Yeah, Lark just crosses her arms and stares at them both. So you're just going to come into my clan's home and loot our temple like a shem.
Yeah.
If it was like a shem, it would be used against our people.
If it was for the people, you wouldn't have had any problem going to the keeper and asking permission, getting help.
Yeah.
We deemed it too dangerous to risk anyone else.
Yeah.
And if that were the truth, I think that you could have just said that to anyone else and they would have concurred.
Perhaps. But we're not going to risk more elven lives.
It's not necessarily your choice to make in this territory.
Someone has to make the choice.
I think you're just hoping that you would ask forgiveness rather than permission and hoped you wouldn't get caught.
Yeah, it's so bad down here that I think if you would have asked, can I go down into that deadly hole? I might be able to find something. Is there anything in that deadly hole you might want to find? They would have perhaps said yes. I have some years on you. Just how I would have gone about it.
there's plenty of young, foolish elves who would have at least been willing to help look. You know, maybe had more hands on deck so that your friend there wouldn't have almost gotten eaten by a monster.
Well, isn't that what you're here for at this point?
Might not be what we stay for.
I mean, by all means. I said you could leave without being cursed.
Thank you for permission.
Now, anyway, are we moving onwards or no?
I, for one, think that they need help. We can't just leave them behind. I think that's just silly. We have to help. We need to help, and need to make sure that they don't take. They can investigate the dagger, but they can't take the dagger. That's why we're here, so that they don't take. Well, not we are here. That's why the elves are here, because I'm just here to follow along. So I don't know why I'm saying anything right now. So I'm gonna stop talking.
Are you feeling all right, Zacane? And she's just going to put her hand up to his forehead.
Stop, you're embarrassing me.
You're a good lad.
Say that.
And that's why you feel compelled to help.
Yes. Well, yes. I always do want to help everybody. But
I know.
And he leans over, he's like, but she's very pretty. I haven't seen a lot of girls in a long time, and she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen.
She's also a bitch.
I want you to
know.
think with your upstairs brain, my love.
What is a downstairs brain?
Make breath.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know that. I know that. I was with Min. I was with Min for so long. I was joking with you. That was the hat thing.
Okay. I know it's just
do you not get sarcasm?
You're very convincing.
Do you not get sarcasm?
Okay, so when you're being sarcastic, and this might be the last time that I get to tell you to not to do anything, because we might die in here. When you're being sarcastic, you change the tone of your voice.
Oh. What is a downstairs brain?
Great job!
You're embarrassing yourself, Zacane.
What do you... Oh, was that too loud? I mean, I know about dicks.
Lark walks away.
I wish I was dead. At least once a day, I wish I was dead.
Zacane, if we make it out of this, maybe we can discuss boundaries.
Okay.
I also don't always recognize them, so it's nice to vocalize sometimes.
Perfect.
Ellie, the mist in the archway, is it like this? Is there like an energy to it, or is it literally just a cloud?
It's literally like a black cloud.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
No.
I have temporary hit points as a druid. I'm just gonna stick the very tip of my paw in the mist.
Nothing happens.
Nothing at all. Like there's
Nothing
no.
happens. You just you feel a faint dampness, but that's it.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna walk through it.
You walk through it, and you come out back at the beginning of this corridor. And as you do kind of step out, the way that you step, you feel the tile go down slightly. And in front of you, another pit opens up in the floor. And this time when you look down, you see a fresh body that's been impaled on the spikes below.
Like, how fresh?
Like, within a few hours fresh.
Grandma fresh?
Tam immediately starts whimpering.
Is the body still recognizable?
Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming we hear the door.
You
the
do
floor
hear
open.
like the creaking of the door swinging open, and probably a little like huff from Tam.
I'm going to investigate the pit that opened up.
Yeah. So you look down into the pit, and you see an elven man. You do recognize him, but he's not someone that you've really interacted with much before. He is just one of the craftsmen that you've seen around the encampment, and you know he helps out with the restoration stuff, but you don't really know him personally.
Yeah, she just lets out like a little curse. Molly, what are you getting into? Sorry, the cat. No, I'm not that lucky. It's not my ex.
This is the second pit, right, Callie? Like there was a pit under the chest.
Yep.
So this is the second one.
So going through the mist did nothing. I have to wonder how he wound up in there. Damn. Lurk's gonna look over at Alana and Athara and be like, well, you're so eager to press forward. By all means.
Can I use mold earth to basically create a bridge over this pit?
It's only half of the corridor, like the other one was. So it's not like a huge roadblock. It's just kind of an inconvenience. A very deadly inconvenience.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you waste a spell slot.
Well, it's a cantrip, so it's
Okay,
not wasting
you're good,
anything.
but still.
Is the door that I went, like, that I came out of when I walked through the mist still open? Or did it close behind me?
It's not really a door.
Or is it just like an appearance
It's literally
thing?
you just appeared. You disappeared into the
Hate
dark
that.
cloud and appeared at the front of the corridor.
Hate that. Okay.
I will say y'all were really close earlier to figuring it out.
Is there anything blue or black that's similar to the stones?
Roll investigation.
$15.
There's nothing around, but if you look more closely at the stones, you can see that a yellow tile has kind of like fallen and is like hanging in front of the green stone. So it looks green because colors.
I would like to okay, so a yellow tile fell in front of the green stone and it's
It's actually a blue stone that looks green because the yellow tile fell in front of it.
I would like to boop the blue stone.
So as you do that, the yellow tile falls, so you can see that it's actually blue. And instead of getting dimmer like the other ones did, it starts to glow brighter. And it stays constant like that, but nothing else kind of happens.
Can I charge back through the mist?
Again?
Yeah.
You go through the mist, and you end up in the same spot.
Okay. I just wanted to see if it changed.
Do you want to go a third time? I think the third time might do it.
He gives her a dirty look and then runs through it again.
And he ends up
He's having infinite time in the enclosure.
Could be worse. He could start biting. Does anybody, by chance, have a piece of magic metal
Oh.
that they're willing to give up?
Ooh, give. Oh, I do. He takes off this. Oh no. Yes, I have one. I can. Oh, okay, I can give it up. He slowly takes the ring off of his finger, closing his eyes, and just hands it out. Quickly, please.
She takes it and looks at it. What is this ring?
It's a signet ring that has the symbol of his family on it, the crest of the Drakon family.
Oh, perfect. Is there somewhere that would conceivably along the wall fit a ring? Like a little slot near the red stone, perhaps?
With your investigation check that you did earlier, no, there is not.
If I were a sacrificial ring, where would I go to get us the fuck out of this place?
The center of something. Like a key. There is something about keys. But I don't think that it's... Usually these things aren't literal. So I'm wondering if something like this works in place of a key, and if it were, I do think it would be the center of something. Like, those journals, and then you take the necklace off and you press it in.
Is there anything red in the corridor beyond the stone?
Well, there's the tiles with the
With the
riddle in
writing.
it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just part of the paintings on the walls and the glowing stone.
Is there any red on any of the paintings that is blood?
No.
Okay.
Maybe we just touch it to the stone?
I, the player, am out of ideas, so Bobby is going to take Lark's suggestion and like, can I reach the stone? Is it like really?
It's like average door height. Just depends on how short you made your character.
She's 5'7".
She can definitely reach it.
Okay. Yay for not making a shorty this time. Yeah, she's going to try to touch the ring to the stone and look like kind of like, Jesus, what the fuck am I doing about it?
Which stone is the red? Is that what you're?
The middle one, yes.
The middle. Okay.
You touch it, and it starts to glow brighter like the blue one.
Well done.
Anybody have any suggestions for what to do next?
Let me look at the poem. For a second.
I mean, we've got 2 stones glowing now. Does it change the mist this time?
Is it time?
Can we?
It's time.
Did we do anything to the Iron Men?
We haven't seen any Iron Men yet.
But did we think that that's what didn't somebody say that's what they thought that the golem was, or the statue was? Or was that stone?
I thought it was because it smelled like metal, but Ellie pointed out that there's a line about hands that maul. That fits better. I want to run through the mist again.
And you end up back at the end of the corridor.
Damn it!
Zacade's gonna go over to, while they try to figure that out, I'm still interested in the little iron guy, because I don't think Zacane really looked at him.
At the statue hanging off the door?
Yeah.
So what you guys know about this is it's a weird-looking creature that you've never seen before and is slightly humanoid, and it's wearing a collar. Did it have words on it? Yes, it has words on it, I think.
Is it an Elven or
It's
King's
like
tongue?
very ancient Elven.
So Zacane wouldn't understand it.
Yes, but there is an initial of D on the collar.
Dirt me.
Yeah.
He's a rock.
Dirt
Yes.
If you want to make an investigation check, I can potentially tell you more about this collar, but...
Sure. I gotta scroll down. Investigation.
I like the idea that Dirt
That's
labels
a
all this
3.
stuff.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ancient Elven. He doesn't know anything about ancient Elven.
You can pick up a
So that
couple
makes
words,
sense.
but you don't get much of it.
Can he speak in Elven to it? He says, hello, can you understand me?
No response.
Dang it.
Do you want to try to give it jerky?
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
I
would ask
an
the
animal handling
elves.
check.
Oh. What's going on? Sorry.
I'd like to make an animal handling check, not to feed it just yet, but to like gauge if this is because it's wearing a collar, I'd like to gauge if it's domesticated and if domesticated, how.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well, that's a natural 1, so I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like a statue that someone just
The
decided
tooth.
to pretty up with a nice collar.
I Allie, is there any place in the corridor where the floor is different, where there might be another pit?
Checking my notes. I'm gonna make you roll an investigation check. Because I don't have anything in my notes. But I also know things.
That is 17.
With your wolfish senses, and knowing what the other two looked like because you were so close to them, you can discern that there are a total of 5 pits in this room.
Dang.
Corridor.
He's gonna go through and scratch at each one of them so that there's like a mark where they are at least.
All right.
Have any idea how to open them, but
At least you know where they are.
So, Lark, did you have an idea about the hands part of the poem?
I just think that the hands, that Maul is something to do with that statue. Kind of like how that big monster thing at the beginning was meant to protect or whatever.
I wonder, we have the hands that maul. Do not wolf's paws maul?
Do we see Tam, as we're talking, do we see Tam like pawing at the floor?
Yeah.
Does any of like the pits that he's marking out correspond to like stuff on the wall, like the paintings?
That's a good question. So the only ones that do are the one under the chest that you already got. And then there's also one directly in front of the door with the statue. But otherwise they're just kind of scattered. Those of you that were keepers firsts and seconds, make a history check.
$18.
8.
Nice.
In character, dirty 20.
Okay.
19.
So other than Seb, after reading through the inscription on the floor one more time, you get the feeling that this is more of a welcome letter to people who try to enter this area of the temple. It's a sort of map of what's to come, not necessarily what's all in this one room.
Ah. Oh, sorry, Lizzie.
Pam has just sat down in front of the hands and is looking between it and the pit like something is going to come to him and nothing is going to come to him.
Y'all are so close. So close.
Can I try to open the one of the other pits? I am so sorry. I'm so bad at auditory processing. I cannot remember. Like, you said there were 3 other pits?
Yeah, there's 5
Yes.
total.
Okay.
And there's only one that lines up to anything else out of those 3.
2. One of them you opened already.
No, out of the 3 that are left.
Oh, yeah.
Because you said that the riddle said that there were 2
2 are
gratuitous.
Yeah.
And there are 3 left and only one lines up to anything on the wall.
And if we go by what already happened before, the one in front of this door is probably a trap.
Can I investigate the one that Tam is sitting in front of?
I'm gonna tell you right now that the traps are not important. Just to keep you guys on track.
So what is it? The hands that maul. Because what Tam's in front. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
So what stone hasn't been pushed to yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Hands.
Can I go around and just kind of like investigate the rest of the wall area?
For what?
I don't know. It says so check the wall. So I want to check the wall. Unless that's something we've already covered and I haven't picked up on that.
You've already covered it.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay, these keys, those 2 are most important of all. Beware the trembling hands and what will maul. So that must be further in. I guess that's not. 2 pits are on the way. Found the lead. Towards wall. So check. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Wait, Evelyn has already checked the wall. Come on, we've got this. We can figure this out.
I mean, the red.
We just froze and I missed everything.
You missed nothing.
Push. Okay, somebody pushed.
The GIF was serious.
All right. Adara is going to go over and remove the collar from the statue.
Okay.
No consultation, no anything. It's just happening.
Okay. You take the collar. Do you have any knowledge of ancient Elven language? Like, I know you know Elven, but do you know, like, more ancient dialects of it?
Oh, no.
Okay. Then
Given
we won't worry
her
about that.
background, no.
I was like, I probably would and am probably following Athdara.
Okay. Well, Athdara would notice the words inscribed on the collar. And getting a closer look at it, there are 10 gems studded into the collar.
Okay.
That are blue quartz. And then, of course, the letter D inscribed on it.
Right.
And is Alana gonna read it?
If Athdara asks me to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hold it out to you.
Okay.
Can you make any sense of this?
It says, look low and high for gold, to hear a tale untold. Take the archway at the end, and on your way you'll wend.
And the archway with the gems is the only archway?
Mm-hmm.
But we need to take the collar through the archway.
Yeah. Put it on the puppy.
Probably.
But the yellow stone still needs to glow. So someone needs to touch it before we go through so that they're all glowing at the same time.
That's my guess. That's why I was saying push the yellow.
Yeah. But that was above table.
Who's gonna touch it?
Zuck. Oh, I don't want to touch it because I don't want the elves to get mad at me.
You can touch it.
Okay. Zakane will touch it.
And it starts to glow even brighter. And the mist turns white.
Shall we head through, everyone?
Dara, are you holding the collar or am I?
I was gonna say, probably I would have just given. So you would be, because I would have given it to you to like lead.
Then once it starts glowing and we all start to move, I'm gonna carry it through with like this like ceremonial style of walking that's almost habit for her.
Okay. You pass.
The only thing that stops Tam from barreling through in front of her is the fact that he's not sure that he can get through without the collar. And he is just like standing at the archway waiting.
So you pass through this white mist, and you end up in the next room. Do you all want to keep going, or do you want to stop there? I know that puzzle was kind of a lot.
I'm good to stop just because it's almost 10.
Yep.
But I can still keep going, but I'm good to stop.
The next room is going to be another puzzle, so
I feel like this is a safe place
is a
to
good
stop.
spot.
Yeah, if it's going to be another puzzle, let's just
Make
stop.
the next puzzle stupider, Callie.
I mean, this is directly from the book. I did not alter the puzzle.
We struggled so
Okay,
much,
here's
Callie
the
had
thing.
to like help us in the chat.
We did a lot of the things, we just didn't do them in the right order.
Honestly, you guys did a lot of things that aren't in this room.
Oh.
It seriously though,
So maybe
it
the
was
next puzzle will be easier.
It did not give me much to go off of. The book didn't. So I'm gonna fix that for next time because that was a lot. As far as streaming, I know next week is Reverie. I won't be around because I have a family thing. So there won't be a stream next week unless someone wants to learn how to take over. Otherwise, we stream again the following Friday. So, that's all for this. I'm going to close out the stream.